Hi, I'm Maya.
And I'm Hannah, and we are Woe Shakespeare.
We break down your favorite Shakespeare stories in a way you'll actually understand.
But don't worry, we're not your English teacher.
We don't bore you with long plays,
We'll talk about the modern remakes.
movies, TV shows, and more.
So join us every Tuesday at 5 here on Spirit Live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Woe Shakespeare, the official hard launch of our series.
Woo! Snaps
in the room.
Snaps in the room.
We started off last week, but unfortunately, we didn't have any video, and we had a different format going on.
We were testing things out.
We were. It was a soft launch, you know. It was testing the waters a little bit, and now we're full swing, ready to go. So yeah, welcome to our show, and welcome to this week's episode. Hannah, do you want to take it away?
So, in case you missed us last week, here at Woe Shakespeare, we're going to be covering your favorite Shakespeare plays, breaking them down for you guys in an easy, digestible format. And in addition to that, we're going to make it so it's understandable terms and how it relates to modern media today. So
modern media.
We love modern media because we are in fact media production students.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah. So if you didn't want to watch last week, that's okay. But you're here this week.
Oh yeah.
And that's what's important.
I'm going to stop us real quick because I'm hearing that we are not getting sound out and no one can hear us. Is that the case or not? Because my mom's telling me she can't hear us. So if you can't hear us, let us know.
I feel like...
Or if you can hear us, let us know, I should say. But yeah, let's keep going.
We'll just keep going.
Keep going. Hopefully you can hear us out there.
And if not, then we'll reevaluate.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
How about you try and go on the Spirit Live website and check?
Your grandma says increase volume. Yes, better.
Oh,
Okay. So maybe you can hear us.
My Nana...
That was 5 minutes ago. So.
Okay, well, you know what? If Nana
We're just going to let's keep going. And tech
Nana
team,
on
why don't we
standby.
try to see what's going on there? And yeah, let's just start.
We'll see. Okay, so
Yeah.
So today we're going to be discussing Maya's favorite play, self-proclaimed lover
favorite.
of.
Well, I can't even remember it. That's how much I love it.
my
We
God.
are talking about Twelfth Night today.
That's huge.
That is my favorite. It's my... Oh, we can hear. That's just my mom. Okay.
I love that we have the family support
I know.
ready to go.
Sorry for all the introductions. We're still a little new to the space, so we're trying to figure out all the equipment still, and we want to make sure you guys are actually hearing us.
So back to Maya's favorite
Back to my favorite.
Shakespeare play.
Yes, this is, okay, 12th Night. It was my introduction to Shakespeare when, grade 9, 14-year-old Maya walks into English class. and sees we're talking about Twelfth Night. And I'm like, okay, who cares? It's Shakespeare. Like, I kind of know the guy, I kind of don't. And then I read the play. Did I understand it? No. But once I read No Fear Shakespeare, which translates it for you, I thought it was hilarious. A great comedy. And that's when I kind of started looking into Shakespeare and learning more about him, and kind of reignited all of this, and probably why I'm here today. So
See, I never read Twelfth Night. This was the first time
wow.
of me ever
Like looking into it?
looking into it.
Interesting.
Because I'd never read it. It's just a name.
Yeah.
And I didn't really like care to look into it, because in English class you kind of just read the whatever you're
assigned.
thrown at. I didn't really go seek out.
Yeah. And that was me last week. We covered Romeo and Juliet last week, and I had never read it really because my class never covered it. But once I did like my own research, then I got to know the full story properly. But yeah, I guess if you don't get told to read it, you might not really take a look at them.
And this is a big difference from last week, because last week there was death, there was... She was a tragedy.
But this one is a comedy.
This one's a comedy.
No one dies.
All laughs. All laughs.
All comedy.
So I think we should get started with Twelfth Night, and we'll get right into it.
Yeah. Let's do this.
All right, so we're back, and we're going to go into the original story breakdown. So this is the OG Shakespearean text breakdown. So we start off with Miss Viola. Is it Viola or Viola?
I think it's Viola.
Like the instrument? A
That's what
viola
I
is an
assume.
instrument.
I mean, that's how I've always said it, and that's how my English teacher said it. So
I watched a YouTube video, and they were debating.
Viola?
They didn't know. They said they were just going to go with Viola because they like how it sounds better.
This is a debatable topic. I
In the
didn't know
polls.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let us know in the comment section if you say Viola or Viola, and you have to spell it out how you would say it.
Yeah, like the phonetic spelling of it. So
Wow,
we start off. Oh my gosh, I'm like tripping up now. Viola. Viola.
I'm saying Viola. I stand by Viola.
I'll go stand by Viola.
Okay.
Viola loses her twin brother, Mr. Sebastian, in a shipwreck. Oh no. Shipwreck. And they end up at the shore of... How about you pronounce the name of this town?
I got you. It's Illyria.
Illyria. Crazy name.
That's what my English teacher said.
Illyria. So,
Illyria.
you know, she is a woman in the 1500s, all alone. No family.
No.
And she's literally
She
on
lost her brother in this shipwreck.
Yeah, she's on this random island.
Called Illyria. She's got no one.
Exactly. So in order to protect herself, she decides that she's going to pretend to be a man. As one would do, you know?
Yeah. I mean, 1500s
duh.
and a woman, like, that's not going to help your situation.
Exactly. So she goes under the name Cesario.
What a name, anyways.
Love it. And she gets a job working for Orsino, who is a wealthy duke of the time.
Okay, love it so far. So, Orsino comes to bond with Cesario. They appreciate each other. And once he trusts him enough, he's like, okay, Cesario, I need you to deliver these love letters to the love of my life, Olivia. Have I ever really spoken to her? Not really.
Maybe
No.
not. That's okay. Doesn't
No.
matter.
But I have a photo of her, like, hanging up, and she's gorgeous, so I need her.
Not even a photo, probably a watercolor painting.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
No flash photography.
But he saw her and was like, that's the one. So he sends Cesario to do his dirty work to get her, obviously.
Exactly.
As any wealthy duke would.
But instead of Olivia being attracted to Orsino, the man who's like obsessed and been like sending her love letters this whole time, Olivia falls in love with Cesario.
Of course.
Oh my goodness, because she thinks
Cesario's this great guy.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
sweet, kind, you know.
Handsome, gentle, everything you could want. So, while this is all happening, Miss Viola, posing as Cesario,
Right.
she starts to develop feelings for Orsino. So we have this huge love triangle. So we have Olivia
Olivia.
in love with Cesario, a.k.a.
Viola.
Viola.
And then
Viola's in love with Orsino,
Okay.
but Orsino is in love with Olivia. It's off the rails.
And no one knows Cesario is Viola.
Exactly.
So,
Double life.
and she knows all of this, but anyways. So that's going on. And in a separate storyline, while this whole love triangle situation is happening, Malvolio, who's Olivia's steward, since she's a wealthy countess, she has a steward, reprimands Sir Toby Belch and Sir Andrew after they've become extremely wasted one night.
Also love the name Sir Toby Belch.
I know, but you know, it fits his character because he is a relative to Olivia and he's kind of a drunkard. He's a no good. He just, belches out a little sometimes and everyone kind of just wants him to.
I think
shut
the
up,
Toby part is the funniest.
Really?
I think
I thought
Sir
the Belch
Toby
part was funny.
I think that's like funny, like, haha. But I think Toby just like really kicks it off.
like Cesario.
Because it's so, we'll get to this, it's so modern. The name Toby, like,
Maybe he was onto something there. He
he created the name Toby.
Well, Sir Toby, Hannah's fave, of course, relative to Olivia, and he has a friend named Sir Andrew, who drinks with him, of course, all the time. But Sir Toby Belch kind of uses Andrew because he's like basically stealing money from him the whole time to like keep him around, keep him alive. So he kind of like has to fool him in a couple ways to keep Sir Andrew around in order to keep mooching off of him.
So in order to keep him around, Sir Toby Belch convinces him that Olivia is in love with him. And he wants to marry her. And so he's like, fine, I'll stick around.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants to marry Olivia. She's rich and she's beautiful. So what more could you want in
Exactly.
the 1500s, But back to Malvolio. So obviously he reprimands Sir Toby and Sir Andrew for being drunk. So they want to get revenge on him. So they enlist the help of Maria, I don't know.
I'd say Maria.
Maria. Okay, let's go Maria. Olivia's maid. And what they do is they get Maria to write Malvolio a love letter from the perspective of Olivia because Maria has the same handwriting as Olivia. So they're kind of just trying to play a trick on him. Yeah.
They're little jokesters. They're little tricksters. So this love letter challenges him to take odd actions, like wear yellow stockings, which apparently that's the craziest thing that could happen.
In the 1500s, that's like the funniest thing to ever happen.
Haha, yellow stockings.
Like, you are crazy.
Literally insane. So Malvolio discovers a letter and is like, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do whatever it
Anything
takes.
for you. Because again, Olivia, like...
Stun. Love her.
Love her. So Malvolio begins to act strangely and follow these instructions. Sir Toby and Mariah go and show this to Olivia and is like, look, he's acting crazy. He's gone insane. So then Olivia sends him to a dimly lit chamber and kind of like traps him away for the rest of the story. Poor Malvolio.
She's like, no, you're locked up.
Yeah, you're
Jail.
crazy. Can't deal with you anymore.
Yeah, get those yellow stockings off
and that's
get into the chamber.
Almost one of the last times we see Malvolio.
So now that's like the weirdest side plot, which when I was reading it, I was like, what?
We have a crazy love story going on,
And
but
like,
they decide...
but also like we're just tricking people, which it's like comedic
prank,
relief from like the already comedy.
That's a very good point.
Yeah. So we're in the love triangle again. Cesario is trying to tell Orsino that Olivia isn't interested in him, but he persists and gives him a ring to give her. So now Cesario is going to Olivia with a ring.
Yeah.
And so Cesario does this, and Olivia says no, confessing her love for Cesario. And Cesario saying, no, I'm not into it. Sorry.
And what a tragedy. Anyways.
That's the tragedy of this all.
Really. Olivia and Cesario should have just gone together, but anyways.
Exactly.
So at the same time, Sebastian's twin sister Viola this whole time believes that she's like one of the lone survivors of the shipwreck and that her brother is not alive. But unbeknownst to her, Sebastian's been alive this whole time. And he actually arrives in the island of Illyria with his buddy Antonio, who actually saved him from the shipwreck. So, like, plot twist, Sebastian is alive.
Plot twist, plot hole.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Cesario, Viola, is at Olivia's house, and Sir Toby Belch arranges a battle between Cesario and Sir Andrew.
Yes.
So, considering Viola to be Sebastian, Antonio tries to break up the fight.
Yeah, so like Antonio thinks that Sebastian has like gone off and gotten
into fight with
a
people.
bad situation. And he's like, no, like we just got here. Get out. Yeah. But then like Sir Toby and Sir Andrew are like, no, what the heck? Like we have beef with Cesario.
Mm-hmm.
So they go back to chase him. And then they accidentally come across the real Sebastian while they're trying to find Cesario.
Mm-hmm.
And then they obviously think Sebastian is Cesario because they look exactly the same according to this whole story. But then Sebastian, of course, is the real guy in this story. So, you know, he can fight himself a little battle. And he fights them off. He injures them and he protects himself and he gets out of there.
So when Olivia sees Sebastian, she believes that he's actually Cesario. Mm-hmm. So Sebastian is shocked when she asks him to marry her, but he's like, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
He's like, finally, I've gotten who I wanted. But...
Yeah. So after all of this confusion about who is who, Sebastian and Viola are finally reunited, and because they're both in the same spot at the same time.
Yeah. In Shakespeare fashion, they just kind of like all run to stage at the same time. A whole bunch of stuff happens, but the main point is that they
all end up together.
They all end up together, and they're like, oh, like, why does this guy look exactly like me? Oh, wait, no, that's my sister. And she was just posing to be me. And we finally learn the truth about everything going on. And Viola has to confess everything that's happened and explains her reasoning. And she confesses her love to Orsino at this time. And Orsino was mad at her at first, but they were kind of flirting the whole, like, play.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like, okay, I forgive you. Let's get married. And so he proposes to her, and Viola's like, of course, yes, because she's been in love with him the whole time. Mm-hmm. And then on the other hand, Olivia and Sebastian decide, like, yeah, like, let's just try this out too. Like, let's date, because Olivia really liked the Cesario character, and Sebastian looks exactly like Cesario, right? So why wouldn't this be a match made in heaven, of course? So they decide to stay together too. And then finally, retribution for my guy Malvolio, because
locked in the chambers this entire time.
They finally confess everything that happened, and Olivia's like, oh my god, he was pranked to this poor guy. So they get him out of there, and they're like, we promise you'll have retribution for all of this confusion. And
you know what? They all live happily ever after. That's the main ending statement. They all live happily ever after.
Yeah. I mean, different from our last episode where...
no one lived happily ever after.
No, I mean, there was peace, but at what cost? Whereas this, no one lost anything, except for Malvolio. He lost a couple of days because he was trapped in
But you know what he did gain? Yellow stockings.
He did. So really, is he a loser?
No. He's the true winner of this all. So that was the OG 12th Night story. Mm-hmm. So after this, we're actually going to be doing a little game of Who Said It.
And we'll explain more of that when we get there. All right, so like Hannah said, we're now going to be playing a game called Who Said It? Basically, what we will be doing is taking famous lines from this play, and we'll be trying to guess who said that. And we know everyone's got limited knowledge of the story so far, so just try your best. Have some fun.
Even me, I didn't read the full Shakespearean text.
Exactly, and you're ready to go. Like, this... It's just going to have some fun, you know, and we'll learn some fun lines from the story anyways, too. Yeah. So we'll be playing here in the studio, and we're all got a few questions, and we're all going to try guessing them. So feel free to play along with us at home, and let us know how you did on our social medias, and we'll see how the game goes.
So I'm going to start. And for this game, we're including everyone in the studio right now. We have Miss Colleen, we have Miss Hannah Fife, the other Hannah, other than Hannah B. You know how it is.
What's up?
We have to have two Hannahs. That's a requirement, actually, for Spirit Life. So, thankfully, we found both of them.
Okay. So, how this works, I think what will be best is I'm going to say the line, and there's so many of us in the studio right now.
I know, so much is happening. Why don't you get started, and let's see who can guess.
And I'll give you options.
Yeah, okay, give us options. Let's do that.
So, this is the line. If music be the food of love, Play on.
See, as a fan of 12th Night, I already know that one.
Wow.
So
I don't. So, here are the options.
I think that's the first line of the entire show, actually.
Oh,
But yeah,
shocking. I
he
did not
sells
know that.
options.
So we have Orsino, we have Olivia, we have Viola, and we have Malvolio. Maya, take your guess.
I'm going to say... Wait, give me them A, B, C, D.
A, Orsino.
A, Orsino.
B, Olivia.
B, Olivia.
C, Viola.
C, Viola.
D, Malvolio.
D, Malvolio. Okay, I'm going to say... I think I'm right. I think I'm going to say A, Orsino. What do you guys think? Hannah and Colleen.
Say A, B, C, or D.
Oh. I'm gonna go with A.
A.
Wow,
Whoa,
copying.
copying.
Colleen, are you going to go with something else?
I think I'm gonna hop on the bandwagon
Oh, I shouldn't have said I knew it.
and go A.
A is the correct answer.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm so glad we copied you.
All right, second question. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them.
What
Options.
a line.
A, Orsino.
Okay.
B, Olivia. C, Malvolio. D, Sir Toby Belch. Maya, what's your pick?
Who is C again?
Malvolio.
Yeah. Why not?
You're going
My guy,
Malvolio?
Malvolio. Yeah.
Who are you guys going with?
I'm gonna go with my boy, Sir Toby Belch.
Whoa.
I was
Okay.
gonna say the same thing. I feel like he would have said something so grand.
Toby is a wise man.
He's
Maybe
such a
he
king.
knows.
And the correct answer is C, Malvolio.
You're kidding.
So Maya is right again. She's proving her true colors that she's obsessed with this movie.
guys, I told you I
Right.
like this one.
So those are my lines. Maya,
Amazing.
your turn.
All right.
I'm ready to guess.
Let's do this. Okay, my first line is one face, one voice, one habit, and two persons. A natural perspective that is and is not. What a line. So, who said that? Was it A, Viola, B, Cesario, aka Viola, but like, was she in
Ooh,
Viola's
that's a hard one.
position?
That's a hard one.
Yeah, like, is it Viola? A is Viola as Viola.
B
But is it B,
Viola.
Cesario, Viola as Cesario?
Yeah.
C, Fest or Feste, I don't know how to say the name. And D, Olivia.
I'm gonna go with B.
B. So that's
I'm going with Olivia.
as
Cesario.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are you guys gonna do? A, B, C, or D?
Let's go with D.
D.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Olivia.
I think. What was A again?
A is Viola as Viola.
I'm gonna throw a wild card in. A. Viola.
A.
Viola.
Yeah.
Wow, we almost got them all.
Hannah's looking at me like that is so beyond it.
Well, actually, Hannah Fife got it right. It's D, Olivia.
Let's go.
Are you kidding me?
I knew I would. Let's just say that.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gobsmacked.
I know.
I was confident with that too. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm done. I'll leave. It's fine.
Oh my gosh. I have to confess something.
What?
I just realized I gave the wrong answer. I'm so
Was I
sorry.
right?
I'm so sorry. I have to take it back. This is my
Who won?
Steve
Who
Harvey
won? Who won
moment.
it?
I'm so sorry. I gave you the wrong
Questions?
I gave you the wrong
Options?
answers. The wrong options. I have to take it back.
Okay, just tell us who did the line.
Let's just do it. Do you want me
No,
to do it
just
again?
tell me who said it. I don't care at
I'm
this
so
point.
sorry. I gave you the wrong people.
Yeah.
Who actually said it is Orsino. And he says it at the end when
Ugh,
he
when he's like,
with
thinking about it
Viola.
all.
I gave you the wrong ones, guys.
Colleen, please put the video on me right now. To quote Love Island, I feel like I've been mugged off. That's just ridiculous.
and I'd have to say the same because when you said, "Oh, I said the
know.
wrong thing," I win.
Yeah,
But
I know. Like,
turns out not a single one of us
no,
won that. So Maya should get kicked off the
I
show.
know. You know what?
And you better redeem yourself for
You
the
can't
next
trust
one,
me.
and I better get it right.
I know. Okay, you know what?
Next one, go.
This. I'm zooming in. I'm ready to go. Okay, this will not
No
happen
mess
again.
ups.
I promise you. I promise you, audience, this won't happen again. Okay, next line. Love sought is good, but given unsought better. Who said this line? Is it A, Sebastian?
No.
B, the fool?
No.
C, Fest or Feste, however you
No.
want to say it? Or D, Olivia?
I'm going D, Olivia. That was my first thought.
Yeah. What are we thinking?
I'm gonna just trust my gut and go with Olivia again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust Hannah's gut.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Both.
Yeah, what, Hannah?
Mostly this one though.
Yeah,
D.
because I know way better.
Yep. Yep.
And
Well, this time I can 100% confirm that you all are right. It is Olivia.
I thought you were going to say all were wrong, and I was about to
No,
walk out of
no.
this place.
Again, I'd like to apologize to the audience, but Colleen, would you like to take away the next questions? Hold.
Give us a moment.
Hold
We're
for
scrolling
Colleen.
on the computer.
All right.
I'm going to find it for Colleen.
Yeah, you know what? Hannah, why don't you just take over Colleen's
should-
question?
you should-
We're
Take
having
over.
technical
Okay.
difficulties.
Yeah.
Because,
That's a lot of
It's
pressure.
called
for
Colleen doesn't have her
Questions
glasses
are
on.
on the screen. in front
It's
of
on the
us.
third page.
There's 3 pages.
Page 3.
Page 3 says Colleen at the top.
I know.
We're scrolling.
Shout out to our writer, Angie.
Angie isn't
Angie's
here, but
out
guess
there
what? She's going to be
somewhere.
here next week.
She is, and you'll get to properly meet her.
And she loves Shakespeare.
Yeah, and you know, she prepares all of this for us, and she does all this research for us, so
We need to give her
we need
flowers.
to. We do. Angie, if you're out there, if you're listening, we couldn't run the show without you.
Shut up. Colleen, did you find it?
So there's nothing that says Colleen at the top.
I think you are literally...
You're probably
Angie,
on the wrong page.
Angie, I'm so sorry. We just found it.
Why are you calling to Angie? All apologies to Angie.
Did Angie compile this?
No, I made
No.
this one.
Oh, sorry,
I'm so sorry
Hannah.
to everybody who just had to watch us scroll through a document.
Us. Us.
Over here.
No, it was like a group struggle.
Okay, literally show on the road. Okay.
Okay, we still need to talk about the modern
know,
adaptation.
okay.
So let's get this show on the road.
Okay, Colleen.
Okay,
you
let's
got the
do
last
rapid
one.
fire.
Rapid fire.
Okay. And thus, the rigging of time brings in his revenges. That's the line.
I accidentally just read it. Okay, options. What are the
You read
options?
it? Okay. A, Olivia. B, Feste.
Yep.
Okay.
Feste.
Okay.
C, Malvolio. D, Sebastian. Maya, would you like to go first?
I have no idea, so let's go D, Sebastian. Let's just throw one in there.
Was Olivia an option?
Yes, Olivia's A.
I'm going Olivia.
I'm gonna go B, Feste.
Whoa.
Okay.
Bold
Okay.
choice.
All right. And the answer is B.
Whoa, no
Feste.
way. I totally
You-
can't read it off the computer.
She actually has access to the
I was about to be like, you and your guy are on fire today, but no.
No, her eyes are on fire cheating right now.
Yeah, I'm such a.
Oh my god.
I'll
It's
shield
only
them this
episode 2
time.
and we're already cheating. Like,
A
what's
little
going
bit.
on?
A little bit.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
rapid
one.
fire. Go,
Rapid
go,
fire.
go.
This time I won't cheat.
Okay. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. A, Sebastian. B, Maria. C, Sir Toby Belch. And D, Fool.
I'm going fool because simply it said fool in it.
Yeah, let's go fool.
Yeah,
I go fool too.
I'm gonna go fool because he's a fool.
And the answer is Fool.
Oh, thank goodness.
So,
I was about to start tossing things.
correct. All right. And okay, next one.
And Hannah has one last trivia question. Or
okay.
one last
Best
line.
for last. Best for last.
All right.
Duh.
Off to you then.
Me? I'm gonna do the last one.
Last
Yeah.
one. All you.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a good one then.
Well, it's the only option.
Oh, right. Okay. What Wait, this one?
It's the one-
There's actually 2 guys, but it's okay.
Okay, just pick
No,
your
there's
fave.
not. There's
Pick your
literally one
fave.
that says line.
Line.
Oh, yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. I am not what I am. Is it A, Viola, B, Cesario, C, Sebastian, or D, Malvolio?
That's a Cesario line, so.
I'm going. It's a Viola line.
Well, Cesario was an option, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cesario because it's like I actually am not who I say I am.
Or is that Viola saying that? Oof. I'm
That's
going Viola, you're going Cesario.
Yeah, I feel like one of us is going to be right. Let's do it.
Who's right?
The answer is Viola.
I've been scammed.
And also, I have one thing to say about Malvolio. Does anybody else want to do this when they say his name?
Malvolio.
Malvolio.
Yeah, you know why? He's giving, like, evil.
Yeah.
Vicious.
But I don't know why, because he's not.
I know. But you know what? When we're just about to talk about some adaptions going forward, I think one of the adaptions kind of take that that idea of Malvolio being kind of evil seriously. So let's
Boy,
take a look
do
at
you
that.
tell me. So when we get back, we're doing an adaptation. So there are not many adaptations of this when we were trying to find some.
Yeah, turns out people didn't actually want to make remakes of this, probably because it's so good that
Yeah.
you just couldn't copy it, you know?
So we have one called Motocrossed, which was a Disney movie, and it was pretty much this girl who was like, I want to do like motocross racing, but I'm not a boy. I'm going to pretend to be a boy. Really, she was ahead of her time in the, you know, in the political agenda of sports.
100%.
So that was one. We have Malvolio, Lost and Delirious. But the one we're going to be talking about today is She's the Man, starring Queen Amanda Bynes.
A fan favorite in the studio today.
And Channing Tatum, who I will say, this is Channing Tatum in his BBL era.
Okay, you need to tell the audience a little bit more about that.
When
right
we get
now.
into the storyline, I will explain it because it is insane.
Okay,
So, first of all, this was my first time watching it.
same.
And I
We all
was
know it, but like,
gobsmacked at how similar they are. The names are the same. So Olivia, same name.
Viola.
Viola, same name.
name.
Sebastian, same name. There's someone named Malcolm Feste, and
Which
he
is-
is a spider, like a tarantula, named
that-
Malvolio.
Oh,
Yeah.
evil, taking the evil seriously.
And we have a guy named Duke, last name Orsino. Truly, I don't think they even
a straight
attempt.
ripoff. A straight ripoff.
Yeah, as they should though.
Shakespeare's in the Creative Commons space. You can use it.
Yeah,
Right?
I guess he's dead, so it's like
Whatever.
I don't know. It wasn't
for
like
it.
trademarked, or I'm sure it probably is.
Don't alert people now. about it.
Exactly. And there's also, get this, at one point they're like, "Oh, let's go grab dinner at Cesario's tonight." It's like a restaurant. So
The connections.
everything is the same. So it pretty much follows Miss Amanda Bynes as so she wants to play soccer.
Yeah.
That's the gist. She wants to play soccer and her school team gets cut.
The girls' team gets
The girls'
cut.
team gets
Yeah.
cut. So she's like, "What? I can't play. Oh no. Can't I just be on the boys' team?" And they're like,
"Haha, you're
"No,
a
you're a girl.
girl."
You're weak. You're dumb." And she's like, "I'll show you." While this all is happening, her twin brother Sebastian is like, "I need to go to London and become a musician.
This is my calling.
This is my calling, and I need to go."
So he runs off.
So he runs off, and what he doesn't know is Viola actually goes and like takes Sebastian's place at this like boarding school called Illyria. So the school's name also the same.
And she like pretends to be him.
Sebastian, yeah. So she
Yeah.
can get on the soccer team.
And then compete against her old school's team and prove that she's better than everybody anyways.
Yeah. So that's the gist of the story. Is she's pretty much living at this like school where she's pretending to be a boy. Terribly. She's
Terribly.
pretending to be.
Oh, it's so funny. Like,
She puts on this weird accent too.
I know.
And I was like, what? I don't exactly get the reasoning behind it.
No.
But
me either.
it was hilarious. I was sitting in bed watching
It was
this.
really good, actually. I was surprised too.
I
like-
loved it.
Amanda Bynes did a really good job. I think the original story, 12th Night, is not really that believable either. So seeing it in this
No.
like remake, we're like, this isn't really believable either. But like, it's so funny. We love it, and I think that's the same vibes when Shakespeare was writing this play. He was like, it'll be a good laugh for everybody,
Exactly.
and no one will think
So
about it twice.
I love the movie. Love the movie. Colleen, Hannah, what are your thoughts?
I love the movie.
Hot take right now.
And I know what you're saying about the accent. You know, like the iconic line where she's like, "When my eyes are closed, I see you for who you truly are. Ugly."
It is insane. Like,
Yeah.
the way she speaks,
It's so awesome.
like she's just putting on this crazy accent, and it doesn't make her sound like, it's not like she's going deep. No, she's just like speaking in like a different like dialect. Like,
and
it's
she's
insane.
so
she goes up and down with her lines.
yeah, she's so like dumb too, because she'll forget she's in character and then be herself, and then she's like, oh, it's like, come on, if you're gonna play the role,
Stick to it.
yeah, stick to it.
I saw somebody dressing up as her for Halloween, and I thought that'd be perfect for you.
And like the fun, like that, and like the wig
The
is
tampon
terrible.
up your nose.
Yeah, she literally scratches like the like wig at one point, and it's literally like almost falling off. And I'm like, come on.
She
no
has to
one
go take a
spotted that?
shower, but of course she's not like a guy.
Okay. Mhm.
So like, she's like rips off this hair, and she's like this like big like long hair underneath, and she's like, I'm in the shower, and then she's like, oh my god, oh, wig on.
It's so like crazy. Like, I swear Channing Tatum's the only one that's like sus in the movie. Everyone else is just like, okay.
And like, okay,
But you can tell.
No,
It's
that scene where she's
insane.
like talking to Channing Tatum, who plays Duke Orsino, and she's like asking about playing Sebastian, asking about like Viola and if he likes Viola or not, and she's like. She like does the little ear tuck, and she's like, "So, what do you think about him?" And I'm like, "Did we forget who we're playing a second ago?" Like, that's my favorite part of this whole movie.
and when I said Channing Tatum was in his BBL era, I stand by that, because literally, he is walking around with his lips pursed and thinking he's the hottest man ever. And this was
gosh.
Channing at his
Okay,
peak.
but
You're not.
but
Loki is.
Yeah.
like this was peak Channing.
Oh,
I'd have to say.
actually, I never got the like why people like Channing Tatum before, and then I watched this movie and I was like, okay, I get it. I understand now. So BBL era, but is it kind of working for him?
Because he was always just like running around naked too. Like he never had a shirt on.
Yeah. There's also a lot of like nudity, like fake, like we don't see it, but like nudity in this movie where like they're like, oh, proof I'm a boy, drop my shorts, or like proof I'm a girl, here's my boobs, you know, like just something to note that they were like proving themselves, I guess.
Because they're such like crazy teens.
They're literally
So-
just crazy teens doing crazy things.
Yeah, they're so crazy.
Colleen, what are your thoughts on this movie?
You know what? I don't have as much love for it as Miss Hannah Fife over here, just because Amanda's face kind of annoys me, which isn't a just statement to make without any argument or backup proof. But I'm gonna make it anyways.
That is an insane statement.
The proof is in the pudding.
Like literally, what did Amanda Bynes ever do to you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
She just tried to give you some good content.
She's like, I'm gonna be in Hairspray. I'm gonna be in What a Girl Wants. I'm gonna be in freaking.
I didn't say
She's
she
the man.
did a bad
Actually,
job.
like, justice for
I
Amanda
didn't say
Bynes,
she did
though.
a bad job.
I feel like you're kind of,
Projecting.
yeah, and like making fun of her childhood trauma. She's a child star. She's,
yeah, I'd pull that card.
she's like not well.
Yeah, you're so right. You've touched me so deeply on
Yeah.
this matter.
Yeah,
I-
I'd reconsider
It's time
your
to
stance.
reevaluate.
Mostly because I feel like I'm being bullied into it, and coercion does in fact work. But fine.
So that was that
That was
movie.
that. We kind of have a shorter segment today on the adaptions because that's kind
Because
of the
genuinely,
biggest one.
we also could talk about. We could go on about Colleen hating Amanda Bynes for 4 hours.
Oh, that too.
And we could just riff, and
yeah.
no one actually needs to hear that.
no, we're here
because
to
it's
learn
not
about
interesting.
Shakespeare, not about Amanda Bynes today, unfortunately.
Yeah, or just like the same jokes, like said over and over and over again. Because we could do it if that's
If you want it, we can give it to you.
after hours. Is us just not making any sense?
Yeah. But anyways, you should check out the adaptation She's the Man. It's a really great one, and they've got some little like fun things in there. And now that you know the story of 12th Night, you can make those connections yourself.
Yeah. So after this, we're gonna be doing trivia. So get ready.
All right, so now we're going to be playing a game of trivia called Were You Paying Attention? Basically, we're going to be doing a quiz on some general info about the Twelfth Night story and making those connections, of course, to our modern adaptation of the week. And see if you guys learned a little something today. Hopefully you did.
This is going to be a quiz for me, everyone in the room, everyone listening at home.
If Hannah, Colleen, or other Hannah learned this today, anything today, I'll be very proud.
The one thing I did learn today was that Colleen hates Amanda Bynes.
Oh my God.
And I think
is
that's
true.
important.
I'm literally going to deliver you an essay next week about my reasonings and my argumentations.
Literally point-proof comment.
This becomes an Amanda Bynes
This is your
radio show.
synthesis paper.
Yeah. Well, I still haven't mentioned my anecdote about Taylor Swift this week.
Oh,
but we're
no.
short on time,
Oh,
so it's
go.
okay.
No, go.
Oh, yeah.
Have your
Should
time.
I?
You have 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, so basically I read an essay specifically for this episode just on Taylor Swift in 12 Nights connection to her song Invisible.
Oh, please go. for
And,
it.
you know, just like loving somebody who doesn't love you back. And, you know, I think if any of you really want to take in the true message of the story, you should listen to that song. You can also read the play, I guess, but that's what you should do.
So,
you so much
the
for
one
that.
takeaway
You're
was
welcome.
stream Taylor Swift Invincible or Invisible?
Invisible, please get it right.
Don't.
Hannah.
You can't talk about Amanda Bynes and then turn this on me.
I'm sure she loves Taylor Swift.
Okay, top
Amanda
things,
Bynes, if you're listening.
top things we've learned. Colleen doesn't like Amanda Bynes.
Hannah
Listen
doesn't like
to-
Taylor Swift.
Hannah doesn't like Taylor Swift, but Invisible connects to 12th Night.
And Amanda Bynes.
All of the 12th Night story. All right.
Okay, trivia, let's go.
Yeah.
Where does 12th Night take place? Can anyone name it off the top of
Oh,
their heads?
I got it.
Hannah, go.
Illyria.
Ding, ding, ding. 1 point to Hannah.
Yup.
Okay.
This, whoever says it first wins.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Oh, speed round.
Don't get like
Okay.
the ABC.
I got it. No,
Let's
you
just see
got
if we
it.
can name it. Yeah.
Yeah, off the
Don't
top of your
forget to
head.
play at
And if-
home.
Off the dome.
Don't forget to play at home. Try to like say them out loud as fast as you can. You know, let everyone in the room know that you're listening to the show.
And if you don't know the answer, I'll give you options. That's
Okay,
how we'll do
cool.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it like that.
So this is actually a trick question because we didn't mention it at all. But it's a fun
right.
fact. What was 12th Night originally supposed to be named?
Oh, I know this.
Oh my god. Oh,
Should I say?
yeah. If you know it, then wait, give Pauline a chance.
No, I don't think I actually do. Isn't it like something about like she can?
Nope.
No.
Okay,
She's
so
the man?
Night.
No.
Oh.
No.
Good try. Good try.
I was gonna say I'm gonna need the options for this
Okay.
one, but
I think I know it. It's 12th Night or What You Will.
It is What You Will.
That's
and a
actually-
tie-in with What You Will, when Miss Amanda Bynes is walking through the school at Illyria Prep campus.
Yeah.
For the first time, she passes a bulletin board that it's advertising the school's production of What You Will.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so like the Easter eggs are written in the freaking stars.
Watch She's the Man Tonight and you'll just know the entire 12th Night story.
Exactly. So now Maya's time for trivia.
Oh my gosh. Are you ready for
Yes.
these rapid fire questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. Olivia mourns the death of whom in the beginning of the play? I don't think we talked about this.
Her
either.
brother.
You knew it. I don't think we talked about that actually.
Because it doesn't like really play any role.
Yeah, it kind of has no significance. But okay, hopefully you learned that. She mourns the death of her brother in the beginning of the play, and that's why she has all the money actually, and why everyone wants to marry her, because she's the sole inheritor.
Ooh.
So that's a little fun fact. For you.
yeah, and R.I.P.
All right,
Yeah,
of
literally
course.
rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Olivia's brother.
Olivia's brother, that's his
Does it
official
says you have a
legal name.
I don't know.
Right.
All right, next question. Viola and Sebastian become separated during what incident?
I know this. I'll give you guys the chance to answer.
Oh, I think I know it.
What is it?
Like a shipwreck.
You
Yes.
got it.
Hannah.
I can't believe this.
You're like, this is in live in action.
Yeah.
We're
Us-
teaching. We're educating.
Us educating.
Literally, if Hannah ever gets sick, like this is why we have the backup. Like just replace.
Yeah, and you don't even have to change the name.
Amazing.
That's the thing.
Wow.
So true.
Wow.
Like,
Oh my god.
easy.
Okay, Colleen,
Easy.
get your questions ready.
Okay. Okay, question 1. Malvolio gets tricked into thinking who is in love with him.
I know it. Hannah, do you know it?
Yeah.
No, I was just doing.
Oh, the hand
the
for
Malvolio.
Malvolio. The
Malvolio.
Malvolio
I
hand.
think I know it too.
Malvolio.
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 Yeah.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Olivia.
Queens.
Queens.
You are in fact
Because everyone's in
correct.
love with Olivia.
That's
Again.
actually a One Direction song, I think.
Yeah.
It
Is it?
It is.
Yes, that's
We
a,
can
such
tie
a
it
good.
in as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's another
tie-in.
tie-in.
When you listen to Olivia by One Direction,
I'll
remember
put it on the IG stories if anybody wants to hear. Okay.
Perfect.
Question 6. What happens the second time that Sebastian and Olivia meet?
What happens the second time Olivia and
Is it like a fight?
they like
Olivia and no, they get
They get
the
married.
second. Wait, what's the first time they meet?
when
Oh!
she says let's get married because she thinks that's Cesario. So they must get married. That must be the second.
Is that your final
gonna say
answer?
married.
Hers is get married. Mine's gonna say they hug.
They hug.
They hug.
They hug. Wow. Okay. So it's they get married.
Yeah, yeah. Because I actually didn't remember that. But if their first meeting is let's get married. the
I thought
second-
maybe it would be like-
let's get married.
Nice to meet you, and then second would be let's get married. And I would also argue my point that during a marriage you might hug.
Like,
This
Are
is
you gonna give me
after.
the point?
no, I'm
half
not.
point. We can give you a half point.
Do you want a pity point? Is that really what you want?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
They probably hugged when they got married.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
But
I have two.
after.
I
You
have
should
two
have argued a
supporters.
kiss. You should have argued a kiss.
I'd
Still
say
after.
you definitely hug
Hug.
while you kiss.
Oh.
Yeah, it's called an embrace, actually.
Yeah, it actually that is the dictionary definition. It's an embrace,
Oh my gosh, sorry guys.
and they do it. So
Okay, well,
point Hannah.
sure. All right.
Okay, Hannah, you have the last two questions.
All right. These ones are doozies. We don't actually. Okay, what is the name of the character who is the only voice of reason?
Malvolio?
No, he's going crazy with his yellow tights.
But like he is the only person
No, he's not.
who has reason.
Okay, fine. You can be that one.
Okay. Fine,
can
I'll
choose
do
that.
Malvolio.
I'm gonna go with Feste simply because we never spoke about him.
Oh my
because
gosh, what if it's the fool? Sorry.
fools shouldn't have reason.
But what if he's like
He seems
that's
too
the whole
silly.
joke. The fool is the
Okay, we'll pick your pick.
Okay,
I'm
fine,
picking
I pick
Feste.
Malvolio. I settle on Malvolio.
It is Feste Baila Quinceañera. Yeah, Feste. Rainy Rodriguez
I love Miss
version.
Rainy Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Rainy's version.
Okay, final question.
I'm so excited.
What is the rest of the following quote? Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and...
Some have greatness thrust upon them.
My option is in some slay the house.
Wow. Yeah, it was that one. It was that one. It was some slay the
Where'd you even
house.
get yours from?
I have no idea, honestly.
It's like literally the most popular
That
line
was like-
ever, and we did talk about that
You're
earlier.
so right.
Yeah, and Maya was correct, but like, how did you know the word by word?
It's a
Guys,
pop-
I told you,
it's a popular
it's my
line.
favorite Shakespeare play.
She's
like,
got it.
And they say it also in
like every,
She's the Man.
Yeah, they say it like every
Duke
10
says it
seconds.
while he's literally like probably naked on a soccer field.
Oh, you're so right. I think he does.
And he's like, to quote my soccer coach. No one asked for that, Channing.
And people are questioning me why I don't like the movie.
Ew, why is it so awkward when you just say his first name, Channing?
If you gain nothing from this episode, you should just know that you need to watch
She's the Man.
for Channing Tatum in his BBL era, half naked on the soccer field.
with Amanda
and-
Bynes doing a crazy
Amanda
like
Bynes.
New York accent or something.
Exactly.
So that was this episode.
That was this episode.
We hope you enjoyed it. It was so much fun. And thank you for joining us today on Woe Shakespeare. And we hope you learned a little something.
Yeah.
We sure did.
I mean, we've learned a lot today.
Yeah, all of us proved our knowledge for all of it. So we covered Twelfth Night by Shakespeare. Next, which is a comedy. Next week,
Tragedy.
it's a tragedy because it's Halloween. So that means none other than Macbeth. Because I think there's witches in that. There is witches. I feel like there might
It's
be
our
a
Halloween
ghost.
episode, you
Or I
know we
think that
got
might be
to.
Hamlet. I feel like there's a ghost in Hamlet.
Maybe.
But regardless, there's witches, and witches are Halloween. We should, oh my god, we should dress up as witches next week.
Comment underneath this
we should-
episode's post on Instagram if we should dress up as
Witches.
witches. Because we need to. It's Macbeth.
So if you like this, if you like our content, you should follow us on Instagram.
At Woe Shakespeare, and make sure to listen to us here every day from
Not every day,
Tuesdays.
literally every Tuesday. Every day,
Tuesdays
take
every
over.
day. I'm so sorry. Actually, we wish we could be here every day, but we have to be here every week to spread it out a little bit. Every week on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. And if you missed our show, no worries. We're currently setting up a system to have our recorded episodes posted on YouTube. So keep an eye out on our socials for more of that information. But yeah, we hope you learned again a little something about Twelfth Night, my favorite, and maybe we'll teach you some more stuff about Shakespeare next week.
And we are out of time, but let's just give a big shout out to Colleen and Hannah behind the boards. Let's go.
Thank you so much.
And
Thank you.
we'll catch you next week. Bye.
Bye.